Hello and welcome back to It's All the Junior Adventures. In the last episode, we finished up Freddy Fish in the case of the missing kelp seeds, and in this episode, we are starting with the Junior Field Trip series.
Hi, everybody. I'm your guide, Buzzy the Knowledge Bug. They call me Buzzy because I'm always buzzing around and asking questions. I found out lots of great stuff that way, and now I can pass it on to you. Today, I'll be showing you around the farm. The farm is where food is grown and some animals live. Pigs, chickens, horses, and cows, they're all here. There's a lot to do and see in a farm, so we better get started. Let's go!
The Junior Field Trip series was meant to be more of a purely educational series. It's not point-and-click adventures. There are some games you can play, but for the most part, it is meant to be a learning game. I never particularly cared for these games as a kid. I liked Buzzy, he's cute, but I don't know, I always found it a little bit boring. But why don't we start poking around and see what we can find? If you're playing this game and you want to play some of the games, it's actually very important to click around and see what happens. There are, of course, a million click points, just like with any game. But there's also some things that happen down here. We'll come to the time to play button later. If you click the what is this button, you can mouse around everything, see what it's called, and also get some knowledge about it.
T-H-E-R-M-O-S.
Oh, he doesn't actually say what it is. You can read the article aloud, which I'm not going to do. You can pause and read it if you'd like to. This is another episode where I'm not going to go super deep into everything. We're just going to get a general overview of what this game is about. And you can go back to the farm here. This is the index. You can use it to search for anything on this list. For somebody who was still kind of learning to read when I got this game, I found this incredibly intimidating and I never went in here. If you go to any place on the index, you can click the arrow here to go to wherever this picture is located. In this case, the kitchen, but we'll get there all in good time. Let's go back to where we were. Here we've got the tractor with various things going on, little possum. But yeah, this is kind of the bulk of what the overworld is like here. There's an area over here, which is very easy to miss, where we've got an apple orchard. So I guess this is an apple farm as well. And like I said, there is a reason why you'd want to know why all this stuff is here. I don't have a ton of nostalgia for this game, I'll be honest. Like I said, as a kid, it was never my favorite, but I don't even really remember most of it, if we're being completely honest. Let's just keep exploring. We've got the front yard here. This must be the farmhouse. You can't actually go inside. There's only one room that you can go in, and that would be the kitchen. Let's see what there is to see here. There's a pie, milk, carrot, eggplant, tomatoes, green beans, green pepper. They really are pretty thorough with everything. Let's put some garlic in that stew. Everything needs garlic. Garlic is my favorite food ever. Well, one of my favorite flavor ever, which is really upsetting because I actually have a sensitivity to it and I can't eat it without bad stomach problems, and it's really upsetting. I still eat it sometimes anyway because it is my favorite. Little bee. There's nowhere else to go from here. It is a... oh! Carrot into the stew. Whoa. Missed the stew pot. Can we get a tomato in the stew? No, apparently not. Here's the cellar where they store lots of stuff and also have a coal furnace. I'm just generally clicking around on stuff. I guess we can do question of the day now while we're just clicking on things. Question of the day. What are you drinking right now? And if the answer is you're not drinking anything, you should change that. Hydrate or dihydrate, baby. It's one of my favorite sayings. We've got some Groundhogs, maybe? We've got some cute little underground critters here. Yeah, I think these are groundhogs. Well, there's an easy way to find out. Prairie dogs. Similar, but not the same. They've got a well, which does make sense. This is an area that would probably benefit with their own well water. We've got the chicken coop with many chickens. Not seeing a rooster. Maybe there's one inside. Yeah, still no rooster. You can hear the chickens clucking in here. The reason I'm not going to be doing much of a deep dive on these games is because there's really not all that much to say about them, to be completely honest. Like, I'm doing my best here, but there's really not all that much for me to talk about. So I'm just going to click around, show off a good amount of the click points. Show off a little bit of what the game has to offer, and then we'll look at the games. I was gonna say, is a rabbit gonna come eat these? Don't forget there's a tool shed here, another place that's easily missed. Just play around with the tools. There's not that many places left to look. I'm pretty sure the barn is the only place that... Oh, no, that's not true. There's actually quite a bit more left. Oh, this game is a little bit bigger than it looks. This is where we were. This is the area at the well, the chicken coop, the vegetable garden. Let's take a look at the farm animals. We've got our silo for grain. That's probably what they use to feed the animals. Let's go inside. We've got cows, horses, sheep. I'm not sure if regular farms have all of these animals, but maybe they do. I don't really know that much about farms, to be honest. It's a very, very important industry, and I have a lot of respect for agriculture and farmers. But it's not something I'm particularly knowledgeable about. Yeah, like I don't know if this is just here so kids can see examples of some farm animals, or if some farms really do have horses and cows and chickens and sheep. I imagine some do. We've got our horse here. A very hungry horse. I guess that must be a salt block. There's our Fatty Bear cameo. Oh, there's, what was his name? Robbie Rocket? Putt-Putt. The Sharks. That's a Space Cat from Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon. There's Freddy and Luther. That I don't recognize. And yeah, there we go. There's one more section of the barn. This little... Whoa, excuse me. Hope I don't have the hiccups. This little upper section here. We've got a little hook. I don't know. What's this thing for? A gaff. Apples. Green apples this time. Green apples are my favorite. Singing mice. That I actually do remember from when I was a kid. I think I was scared of that thing. Well, I guess that's what a gaff is used for. Oh, we got an owl. There's a couple more areas here. Easy to miss again, but there is an area under this bridge. I kind of remember this from when I was a kid, too. I don't think I liked that pond stimmer very much. It was a little mouse. Bringing us little gifts. Looking for more things. Mushrooms. Which, as a kid, I did not care for, but these days I love. These look delicious to me now. Who knows if these are edible mushrooms, though. But yep, we do have this little bridge area. Ugh. Oh, I didn't like that very much. I did not like that very much at all. And then the last thing out here is this little pond area. With the ducks, you can go underwater. Again, super easy not to know this is here. I guess I was gonna say, how exactly are you supposed to discover this place? Or everything here, because it's easy to miss, but I guess the idea is to use the index. Ooh. I know the farm is super naturey and filled with bugs and stuff, but I don't like bugs. You can't click on the snail. Does it say it's a snail? It does. It's cute. Go eat that bug. And of course we've got this little area here. What is this? Grinder, that's right. It's a wheat grinder. Or corn or whatever it is. It's a grain grinder. They make, I imagine... Well, what is it that they're doing? Grain. It doesn't say. I imagine they're either making flour and or cornmeal in here. And the last area that we haven't seen yet is the beaver house. Very cute. Beavers are fun. Oh, I just realized I haven't answered the question of the day. I'm currently drinking cactus lemonade, which is a fun drink from a restaurant that's close by. It is lemonade with prickly pear juice in it. So yes, I am also hydrating myself. Let's take a look at some of the games. Hold up, I forgot something. This screen is so easy to forget and so easy to miss that I forgot it and we missed it. There is an overhang over here with the apples, and this screen isn't necessarily the important thing, but if you come over here, we have bees. I did not know that this screen existed for the longest time, and you can get one of these flowers and find it, and I could never find it. I think I actually had to watch a YouTube guide when making the Find It video for this game. So yeah, bees. Back to whatever it is we were doing.
Go ahead and type in your name.
Oops, that's right.
I, Buzzy the Knowledge Bug, will keep track of your score as we play.
Yeah, that's my file. That's my name. Pork Dude here is a cheat. If you put your name as this, you can actually get to any level that you want on one of the games, and I'll talk about that when we get there. But we're gonna go to this file. Because I believe...
Hey, let's play a game! Just pick one, and away we go! If you need any help, just ask me, Buzzy the Knowledge Bug.
I believe this is a fresh file with,
let's see how you're doing.
Oh, I found all the Find It items. Well, let's reset it.
Do you want to clear all your scores?
Yep. Now, everything is clear.
Looks like you haven't tried eggs away yet.
We haven't tried any of these yet.
Looks like you haven't spelled any words yet. Trivia's tough, but I bet you'll have a great score in no time. You haven't found anything in Find It yet.
Well, let's get working on that, shall we?
Wanna
You do have the coloring book.
Hey! Let's color some pictures.
This is the same idea as the coloring book from, what was it? Putt Putt and Fatty Bear's activity pack.
Do you really want to erase all the colors?
The sponge erases everything. This button undoes. And of course, you can mix all the colors and make new ones and stuff. Just having a little fun there with the fun sounds. This was my favorite coloring page as a kid because of the pie. But other than that, I never really messed around in here. There's a lot of pictures, but the colors they give you are just too limited. And at the age that I was, I really didn't know anything about color mixing yet, and I didn't really know... I mean, it's not completely intuitive even how to mix the colors, so I just kind of never figured it out. Let's play a different game.
How easy or how hard do you want the game to be?
This is Spell
Let's play
It.
Spell It. In this game, you try to spell words. At this skill level, you fill in the first letter. Good luck!
This is basically Hangman. If you get it wrong, you lose a cow.
B, E, E, B. Yes! You got it!
At harder difficulties,
Go ahead and
you won't even get to see the picture. And it is just traditional Hangman. You guess a letter. If it's wrong, you lose a cow. And if it's right, it gets put in. The trick to Hangman is finding all of the vowels. Oh dear.
W-R-E-N-C-H. Wrench.
That'll do it.
I'll give you another one.
That's okay, Buzzy.
How hard
Who
do you
knows why I
want the
did
game?
hard instead of medium first, but in medium, if you get something wrong, it reveals a piece of the picture. That looks like it's probably a spider. Yes, that is a spider. Then we've also got
Hey,
trivia.
knowledge buddy. Do you want to play easy, medium, or hard? Are you ready for some trivia? Not only do knowledge bugs like to answer questions, we love to ask them too. That's how we get to learn so much great stuff. So now, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can tell me the answers. Good luck!
What is butter made from? It's made from milk. You can find the answers to most of these around the farm.
100% right!
And you can read the things around. Or, excuse me, you can read the questions aloud. Sorry, it's been a bit of a long day.
Hey, knowledge. How easy or
If you pick hard questions, you might get some questions that I don't think are in the game. What do you call doors whose top and bottom halves open and close separately? Dutch doors? That
100%
one probably
right.
is in the index somewhere. But some of these are tricky. Some of them are intuitive and some of them aren't. In every
Ready to play
junior
another
field
game?
trip game,
All you gotta do is pick one.
you get a coloring book, a trivia game, a word game that's unique to each junior field trip, and Find It.
Do you want to play easy, medium, or hard? Hello there! Let's play Find It. First, I, Buzzy the Knowledge Bug, will choose something I know you can find back at the farm. Then we'll buzz back over there and take a look. Keep your eyes open, and when you find what you're looking for, just click. Here's your first item. Now, let's see if you can find it.
On easy mode, they'll
Down
take...
below
oops.
is a picture of the item. It's somewhere in this area.
In easy mode, they'll take you directly to the object, and you can get a hint.
You are playing an easy game of Find It. You'll find what you're looking for in this area. Click on it when you find it.
The hint is you'll find it here.
Way to go! You found it! Let's find another. Okay, let's see if you can find this one. Good luck!
We're not going to play through all of Find It.
Down below is a picture of the item. It's somewhere in this area.
Let's stop playing so we can pick another difficulty.
How hard do you... Help!
In medium, it's not going to take you to where the object is, but you can get a good hint.
You're playing the medium level of Find It. That can be found near some water.
And that really does narrow it down. That's why you need to know where everything is.
You're playing the
have
medium
another
level of Find It. That can be found near some water.
Alright, so that's the only hint you get. I believe this is here.
Congratulations!
Now, the hard version of
Let's
Find It
play.
is
Go ahead and
actually
choose a
really
level.
difficult. Genuinely, even for an adult. Some of them are easy, some of them are not, and you don't get any hints.
Well, since you're playing the hard level, I shouldn't give you any hints. But you're not going to find it around here.
There is actually another hint that he can give you.
Well, since you're playing the hard level, I shouldn't give you any hints. But you're not going to find it around here.
He does say something else.
You're playing the hardest level of Find It. Sometimes you have to click on the item more than once to find the right one.
That's right. So not only do you have to know where the object is, which can be very counterintuitive, but you need to know what the click points do too. That ring is not the only thing that mouse can bring out. Some of these are actually very difficult. This is in the tool shed, which is easy to miss. There are some items that are kind of wild. Like, I think they make you find the flowers in the top upper right corner of the screen, like under the well or something like that. I do have a full Find It guide that I will be posting, just in case anybody ever needs it for whatever reason. I needed it doing research for this guide, or for this video, and there wasn't one, so I made one myself, and it took forever. But for now, let's stop playing, and let's look at
another game?
Eggs Away.
This game is called Eggs Away. Try to catch as many of the eggs as you can before they hit the ground.
This is a more typical Humongous Entertainment style minigame. Every one of the junior field trips has a game like this. All of these games that have a scoreboard tend to have some sort of animation for when the score goes above whatever the limit is. Maybe someday I'll find it for this game, but this game, as you can see, is very slow, so I make no promises. This game is very easy at first, but it gets difficult later. It can get pretty crazy by the end. That's what the Pork Dude file was for, so I can show you the higher levels. This should be the last egg. Full score.
That was fun. Let's go explore some more.
Alright, let's see if I can change...
Ready to play another?
Yeah. Let me get Pork Dude. Because you can... I think I was on a higher level. Ah, level through 1 or $9.99. Let's go $9.99.
Good luck.
Continue. And let's just see what this craziness is down here at level $9.99. There's 4 chickens. You're going to have to balance which eggs are falling. Oh, there's anvils. I'm pretty sure that you can't physically catch every single egg that falls, but I will do the best I can. You can shoot your eggs to hit the egg thief, and to knock that down. I don't even know what that is. Did I hit it? I don't know if I did or not. Oh, I'm losing my bonus! Oh, that time I got him. Oh boy. I lost this level. But that's okay. You can see why I'm not going to be doing a bonus of this. I'm not even that good at it. Ah! See there, I don't think it's even physically possible to get both of those eggs.
Oh, bad. Try again.
Or alternatively not.
That was fun. Let's go explore some more.
Well, that's it for Let's Explore the
play
Farm.
again?
The first in the Junior Adventure series. Not Junior Adventure, excuse me, the Junior Field Trip series. In the next episode, we're going to be taking a look at Let's Explore the Airport. It's going to be pretty much the same as this. We're going to look at the different screens, the different click points, check out the games. And yeah, then we're going to move on to the next adventure. So thank you very much for watching this episode of It's All the Junior Adventures. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode for this, but at an airport. Bye-bye!